Hello everyone, welcome back to Val Plays Empyrion. I'm here on day 2. Sun just rose, early morning, creeping over the mountains. There it is, sunrise, beautiful. Right here at this Promethium deposit, as you can see. Been mining all night, and luckily I did find an iron deposit. So, when I went over here to get this magnesium, iron popped up right there. It's in the same little valley, which was excellent. So I mined both of those, 5%, and got quite a bit of magnesium there. And I got some of this promethium, and staying out of range of this spaceport over there that we discovered last time. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of how I go about this. I start with a nice ramp, nice arc ramp, get down in here and start mining out a cavity. And if I break through the ceiling, that's okay. And there you go, the promethium kind of has a nice little glow to it. And I just keep on mining. Mining away. Always keeping aware of where the ramp is in relation to what I'm mining. And I'll dig out the middle. But the night is over, and it's time to get back to the base and finish off our little chapter 1 objectives here. Make a better weapon, and start making some more bullets now that we've mined iron, magnesium, and promethium. Or promethium, sorry. I know how to say it, just fumbled there. Oh, here, so I'll show you. I got 125 iron ore, 220 magnesium, and 184 promethium. That's good enough for now. We'll be back, of course. Let's see. Go back this way. Back the way I came. Hello everyone, welcome back. So it's actually been quite a few Empyrion days. I've been collecting lots of the ores around here. You can see I spent a good amount of time at one of each of the deposits. Got a good amount of ore left over as well. Go ahead cooking up some food and some extra blocks right now, because I did go ahead and kind of move on and place my base starter. Remember from before, in here we made our base starter block right here. And then I've also went ahead and made some wood blocks out of some of the planks from the logs, and some steel blocks. So once you got some blocks, it's pretty easy to start placing them down. So I went ahead and already did so. Placed a block right about here, just kind of guessed and, started making, laying out a foundation, how large I wanted. But I ended up doing 11 by 11 initially, and then I wanted it to be a little bigger, so I added a extra 2 width around, so now it's 13 by 13. I've got some rocks in the way here, right there, and preventing me from going any further, and I'm going to have a slope here on the edge. So this is kind of my corner. As you can see though, it's a little off the ground from how far away it is from where I started. And I know there is structural integrity in this game now. You can see green means it's got a good structural integrity, so it seems like it's fine where it is. But I am planning on making like a tower, kind of like a futuristic skyscraper for my base here. My super fortress, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a big building. And I'm going to kind of test the limits of this structural integrity system here. So I think I'm going to use the filler tool, which I haven't even created yet, and fill in the land here a little bit. Just go under tools. I've got it unlocked, but I haven't created it yet because I probably need a regular constructor. And I can't do that, of course, with my little dinky survival constructor over there. We got to make a real one. To do that, we really got to set up this base. So that's the plan for today. I want to get a little structure in here. This will be sufficient for all of our early game needs. Then I'm going to build a nice big hangar out here on the flat area that we've got. and this piece will kind of be the foundation for the tower that goes up. So I got kind of an idea in my head, some inspiration. We'll see how it turns out, but this will be a good size for now for all the machinery and stuff that I think we need. So I'm just gonna let this thing finish cooking up some more blocks. Get finished building, and then we'll get placing all of our initial components. Now, as soon as we do that, we're under timer to be attacked by the drone base on this planet. So we got to be quick about producing the further items we need, the turrets and all that stuff. So I've already gone ahead and under the tech trees here unlocked those things under base. We got everything unlocked that we need. The cannon turret specifically. And I think it's under miscellaneous. You want the cargo box and then the small ammo box. We got to place an ammo box in the base, which of course we can't create yet. But all the devices, come over here, go under devices, sort by base. All the devices for the base that you can make, I've already got them made down here. We're ready to go. Clone chamber, generator, field tank, large constructor, ready to go. I just got to finish off the base. That's what I'm doing now. I'm making some blocks. So let's go ahead and get some wood. I can start finishing off this wood. And I've got a good amount of resources so I can make all of those things right after powering up the base. And that's kind of what you want to do before you do this. Otherwise, you're going to be attacked and you're going to wish you were ready. Press F5 to use the drone, and you can build with the drone. That's how I've been doing all of this, really. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to, but you know, it works. You can use the all the abilities here. Hold down C and make a plane. It's a little tricky. Just gotta know when to let go. Or you just hold the left click and draw a line like so. Boom. F5 to get out of the drone. Alright. Just get some steel blocks going and we'll make a simple structure. And we'll be on our way. Alright. When we are building with spans here, in this game's structural integrity, you hold the N key to show the building tools window here. And let go of it and it disappears. When working with spans like this, of course, we can't take something out the entire way or it would break. As you can see, it's getting darker here. Darker and darker. Eventually, get to the point where it's red. If I place another block, it will all collapse down and break. We don't want that, of course. But now it's long enough that I can reach it like there. You can see the dim ones. Now, of course, if I put a supporting pillar, that will all correct itself. And I will, naturally. But I just want to show the limitations of this. Now, one of my worries is I'm planning on building a tower here. And I'm wondering if this thing needs a foundation. More than just this one layer of blocks. If I need, you know, multiple blocks deep in the ground, or at least another layer of blocks. And I'm a little worried about that. Don't know how tall and big people have built in this game. So I'm gonna have to do a little research and probably do some in the creative world. See if I can, you know, kind of have a basic idea of my design and see if it'll, you know, not fall to pieces. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, see, now I can easily connect the two. And they're good, just barely. You know, but I'll have some supporting pillars here. Let's go ahead and turn this color off for the moment. Now I can build with the plane mode, the symmetry mode on, but I don't have enough blocks at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. These should all be the same length. Yeah, they're all the same length, so I will make some pillars. I'm going to get back to this. It's kind of a slow process, making blocks, placing blocks. and I'll get back when I've got something more to show. Alright everybody, I worked through the night, as did my constructor, and we got the majority of this building, the first part of it, squared away. I made a little exterior base using the same block that I used for the windowsills. Got the little flat bottom there. It was this one right here, ramp top. And then just rotated it the proper way to make them look like windowsills in the holes right there. We'll fill the rest with glass. A little walkway here. And it got the 4 sides from the center open so we can have doors or leading into whatever. This way will be the big hangar, like I said before. And the rest of it will be up. So we'll have an elevator. Definitely have to get one of those. Before that, though, we won't have that available. So we're going to have to use slopes just to get ourselves up there. Or I could just use a block and jump on top of it on the outside for now, because we're going to want to be able to get to the roof temporarily. So something like that I could jetpack onto, and then jet back onto the roof. Okay, but before we can do that, we got to place our items here. So let's do that. I'm gonna kind of have these in different areas. So let's say this quadrant is crafting. So we'll have food processor, crafting and storage. So storage containers, food processors, ammo box, all that good stuff. And this is the centerpiece here. Let's see which way we want it. Oops. Where's the rotating thing for here? There it is. Yeah, where's the green one? I can't see it. Okay, that's kind of how I want it. The access point, pretty far away. Now this is the thing I'm going to be accessing the most. I don't want to block the windows, so that's kind of nice. You could also put it right there. That's pretty good, and then have things on either side. I don't know, it's so big. I think it just kind of belongs in the corner. There we go. Okay, so I'll put other crafting stuff and storage containers over there. Got our fuel tank and generator. And then our cloning chamber. Cloning chamber will have with the oxygen and oxygen tanks and med station. So let's just do that on this corner since I'm here. Clone chamber. Yeah, you can go here. I assume that's correct, right side up. Boom, clone chamber. Put it one away from the door just in case I want to make the door, I don't know, a little bigger or something. Alright, power. Fuel tank generators. We're going to have oxygen tanks over here. Ammo boxes over there. So let's do power over here in this corner. And that corner can be whatever. Sounds like a plan to me. Start off, let's see. Alright. Let's just tank here. Let's place that there. So we're going to have multiple tanks right there. And we can place these along this wall. Yeah, I like that. Or let's flip it around. Like that, so I can connect two kind of together. There we go. We'll fill all this stuff in, of course. I could even make like walls and make little rooms in here, but I think the big open field will be good to get started anyway. Okay, so now we just gotta power it up, and then as soon as we're done with that, you can see we just gotta activate the base there. And as soon as we're done with that, we need to add turret ammo box, O2, and food production. So we'll have to move all of our stuff kind of into the other processor and turn it on and make all that other stuff. But I think I may... Let me check the time, see if we got time to do all that. And so, I'll be back, because we got 6.5 minutes till sundown. And I definitely want to do this during the daytime. I'm going to have to fill this land here. So I got a filler and flattener. Just left click and kind of... fills it in. Yeah, I'll go around and do this. Maybe a little later. Yeah, it doesn't take that long actually, so you can see it's okay over there. Oh, I love this game. Yeah, it definitely needs it over here a bit. Nice and easy. Alright, be right back. Alright everyone, let's get to this. Got about 5.5 minutes left, and I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Alright, let's go ahead. Get our power in there, and now we just need to walk over here. And let's see, was it just Y in the base? Yep, hit Y, turned it on. Okay, it is on. So now we need to make our turrets. Even shows it right down here. Make all this stuff. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and stick everything in. Okay. And we need to make base. Cannon turrets. Let's make at least one of those. And let's make some ammo. Cannon turret takes 30mm. And it looks like this right here. See, we can make all kinds of new stuff now. At least make that. Let's at least get one going. And we need to make an ammo box. That should be over here somewhere. Cargo box, small ammo box. Control device. We're short on control devices. But this thing, it should make it. That's why it's showing as yellow. They've added that to the large constructor. It should auto make the subcomponents for you now, as long as you have enough of the base materials. Let's go ahead and move this around a little bit. Okay, and once that's done, we can go ahead. Let's make a cargo box. Make a food processor. Just go ahead and make a tier 2 fridge. O2 station, medic station, basically just, make everything. And this would be enough bullets for the short period of time, hopefully for one turret anyway. And I'm going to be around the area while all this happens. I'm not going to be going out and doing stuff for a little while until I get things set up a little bit better. So, if anything comes in to attack, I'll be here to help defend it as well. My rifle and stuff. That, take some of those. I'm going to have to wait for this to get finished, so Let's go ahead and climb up top, place our weapon, and make sure we're safe for if any enemy drones come. And they will start coming now that I've powered the base. Oops. The nasty aliens can now detect my presence here, the power that we're outputting. And gonna get prepared. Now there's one base here that once you destroy it, they will stop coming. It's called the drone base, obviously. But until we get that destroyed, we have to deal with drones. All right, so this can be placed really anywhere. Let's go ahead and use our drone. Kind of center it. There we go. And then the ammo box can be placed anywhere. There's no ammo for it yet, obviously. Let's go place that on the inside. Jetpack just before the fall there, so you don't take any fall damage. And I said that would be over here with the crafting and storage. Put the food stuff here, the fridge, and then so probably this wall will be all regular storage containers. So let's go ahead and put the ammo box over here. Let's say we're going to need a fridge, food processor. It should be done by now. More bullets. See, to make this, it's making these sub items for it automatically. Pretty sweet. That did not used to be the case. Right there. Just go and place the ammo in there. Okay, now press P to get the control panel of the base, since that's the block we're standing on. Click the turret here. You can select it to attack aliens, predators, or faction. Just alien is what we need to worry about. You can set it to your own faction here, change the name, or directly access it. Go ahead and reload it. So it's rated 5. Alright, that should be all we have to do. Press T, or F, I'm sorry, to escape. And there we go. Our base should be safe. So let's go ahead and add food production, just like this is on us. Let's see if we place this right here in the fridge, right next to this thing. Or do I want this right here? Choices. That's this right there. In the middle. And then tier 2 fridge. Maybe let's place tier 2. Why not? Boom. Right there. There we go. So we can keep things nice and cool. Food won't perish anymore. And let's place it first. And these to start over here. First starter box. I'll stack them up here around the windows until I need more of it. I just totally close it off. Okay, well that should do it. Now I can worry about crafting a bunch of other things and placing them on the base and securing the base. And place these other two things while we're here. And I'll add more turrets. And we'll come back next time and do a whole bunch more stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. I know everyone kind of does Let's Plays. But I like to focus on building stuff, and this early stuff is going to got to get out of the way. And I'll do a couple of adventuring episodes here and there, taking bases, but mostly I'll be focusing on building. But you know, this game's got a lot of cool stuff to do, so we'll be taking part. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.